So for those of you, well, first of all, Happy New Year! I think this is the first time I'm reviewing VODs for the year, and we had the first tournament of the year at Luminosity Makes Big Moves. There's too many letters and acronyms, and then there's like 2 tournaments named the same thing. You get the idea. It's the first major of the year. Who cares? A bit crazy. Despite what you may read or hear, I didn't go, but I did get 7th in Rivals, but I didn't go, and there was a lot of crazy upsets going on. It was a bloodbath of a tournament. A lot of it was actually off stream, unfortunately, so it's kind of impossible to watch a lot of the upsets. Leo versus Omega was a very good set once again. In fact, Omega actually made Leo switch off of Joker. Isn't that kind of crazy? I think part of being a good player is admitting when you've been outclassed, out-character specialized, because Omega is very good, and the Joker Ditto is a very awkward matchup to play because you both have a really hard time hitting each other. So, someone who spends more time playing the character and, you know, the matchup will probably win because they just have more experience in those awkward scenarios. So, Leo hopped off the Joker Ditto and just cleaned it up with Byleth, but it was a hype little Game 5 that they had. Also, you know, actually, it only went Game 5 because Leo decided to SD at like 20 or something like that. So, isn't that funny? First one we're watching, Leo versus Tweek. Historically, Tweek kind of farms Leo. Tweek has decided to play the character that beats every single one of Leo's characters, and it works. It's a good plan. It's kind of hard to explain why Diddy Kong beats Joker, but the quickest, easiest way, with fewest words that I can think of, is that he's a little dude. Diddy Kong is a little guy. He's hard to hit. Joker being one of those, like, call them neutral monster characters that rely on, like, very specific openings to, like, optimize damage. It's hard. It's very hard to hit on the smaller characters. So yeah. Tweek tied the streak. They're 11-11 now. Oh baby. Yeah, it's been a long time since Leo has beaten Tweek. I will say that. I won't spoil how this set ends. Boosh. It's very difficult. The fewest words I could think of. The best character. Nah. This is not. Diddy Kong's very good. However, Joker's probably better. Ever since that Summit Tweek won, he hasn't let him farm. Tweek put on his overalls every time he plays Leo. I respect Leo's choice to just stick it out with Joker, though. Because, like, of all of the characters he plays, honestly, his best bet is probably Aegis, but I don't think he plays that character, and he's not, like, amazing with the character either. I think Joker's his best bet if he just thugs it out with Joker. Oh! Functional character moment! See that up tilt? He just fell out of it. Run that one back so I can get upset about it again. I'm old. I think Tweek would farm his Aegis. I don't know about farm, but I've seen Cosmos do well against Tweek on a handful of occasions. What happened to his jump? I missed it. Oh, he does not have a jump. Glad Tweek didn't let him get away with the lazy drift recovery there. Did I hear Marth? You did not. Hello, Snarms.
Speaking of, spawns just in the nick of time. We're still going to be able to survive. 150 damage has to go for the up B. Banana Peel being dropped and stop that recovery in its tracks.
Schmoovin. Off the stage. Died. No pummels? He hates winning. Pummel is just, like, even more free real estate when you're fighting against Arsene. It chunks away the meter, and it's damage. That's tough. A little slow on the forward smash, but he was right. He tried hitting something nasty there, Tweek. What the heck? Oh. Best option to go there. Side B. It's the only one that kills. Damn. Bar said.
We're looking pretty bleak here for Leo.
You know, what's one thing that people don't really talk about a lot when fighting Joker is that when he's like this, right? You see that Arsene meter right there? You do not want to get Arsene like while not pressing a button. It's hard to explain, but you know that animation that like cuts the whole screen and then he goes and then he stands still and for a moment he's just yelling Arsene for a second. It really sucks to pull your Arsene like that just because it gives your opponent like a full second to like set up or run away, you know? It's awful. It sucks. So what a lot of good Joker players will do, and it's something that a lot of people don't talk about, is they'll kind of just start mashing. And if you hit something like a Nair, which is, you know, a great combo starter, and then you start something up, in the middle of your combo, it will it will become the base boosted version. That's good. Like Arsene's about to pop, so it's just like constant movement, constant jumping, shield roll, anything to not get the animation where you pull Arsene. It's like very rare that you were like forced into like that situation as a Joker player, that you have to just kind of like start mashing buttons so you don't get that. Because most of the time you get Arsene while you're in hit stun, or you're doing Rebel's Guard or something, you know. What's up, Don? Boosh, boosh. That Arsene was fast, not the double dash attack. He's mixing. Damn, he got right around that Nair just barely. Boosh. Good up tilt.
126 out the gate. There's something that Tweek's really good at doing in this set alone. It's just racking up that damage.
Boosh.
Didcom's combos are insane. It's just what he needs to feel comfortable. He needs that
Yeah. You think Leo is too aggressive in this matchup? There's not really much else to do besides try to engage. I mean, side B is so laggy and reactable, and if he has banana in hand, it's extremely punishable. And like, you can only gun so much. It gets telegraphed after using it for a while. And again, throwing the banana peel will generally beat gun. He deserved to get that combo. That was almost raw as hell. I think he should have just jabbed.
These insane killer finishers, but just always can't like find the ending. The most important part.
I wonder if he could have done this down gun and then a neutral gun, like right here. Play it again. It's a weird situation to be a part of. Down gun, neutral gun, might hit, might kill.
Help him survive even longer. 96 damage now. Joker, oh my god, letting the first.
He didn't do the double jump, so the up air didn't kill. But it do not matter.
It punishes the pull out. Right, there's a little bit of lag on pulling out that.
You know what's funny? I don't think Leo actually wanted this ult. I think he doesn't like this ult.
Like this, especially with Diddy gone. Oh my god.
Awful DI on like all of those, except for one. Like he DI'd in, he DI'd in, he DI'd out, which is correct, and then he DI'd in. He just got like extremely wobbled.
I was waiting for the O smash like the whole time. He just kept it rocking until he got him off stage.
Okay, this is the correct choice, is to leave the banana peel on one side of the stage. Okay. But Leo wasn't ready for him to just immediately go for it.
Something else. The one's gonna like that. Yup, but doesn't drag it down this time. Let's keep the momentum up. Unsafe dash attack that he makes off stage. This is Leo's chance.
No reaction time. That's an easy back air right there. No, it's not Has. It's Austie and Copter. There you go. A big part of why this matchup sucks is because when Diddy Kong goes into advantage state, like he can steamroll so hard. So if you get Arsene while he's in advantage state, like it's awful. It's like way worse than most matchups. The margin for error is like already so large, and then like if you do just make an error, say goodbye to your Arsene. Why is Mr. E better than Leo in this matchup? Are you blind? They play two different characters. The dynamic is completely different. Leo's playing a harder matchup. What the heck? Dude, I saw this happen like 3 separate times. Look at that. He's staring at death. And you see that little spark right there that shows up? That little spark right here? I'm pretty sure that means it was an actual pixel off, similar to how like Melee gets like their phantom hitboxes. I'm pretty, like, I think that's what that is in this game. Yeah, he actually sliced right down his hat. This happened to Light, this happened to Leo, and I'm fairly certain I've seen it happen to somebody else. I don't know who, but it's happened a bunch.
Okay, throwing the banana peel against the wall, trying to mix it up.
Bro is doing too much. How do you miss that gun? Did he just not commit?
Peel against the wall, trying to mix it up.
Yeah, he stopped shooting the gun. Because where's like the last hitbox? Hold up. He's just doing a lot over here.
Trying to mix it up.
I'm surprised that didn't hit. That's down gun nerfs right there. I'm surprised that didn't hit. Like, do you see like where they are relative to each other? Like, I know down gun got nerfed, but damn, dude. If he shot like one more bullet, he might have gotten through. Like, I mean, he might have killed him. The thing is, like, I understand why Leo ended the gun early, because you only want to hit Diddy Kong one time if you want to hit him out of barrels like that, because he goes into like a special animation that has like an extreme amount of lag, and he's guaranteed dead if he gets put in that like knocked out of barrels animation. But if you hit him again while he's in that animation, it's just normal like little hits done. But if you keep shooting, you get the chance for a stage spike. So I say keep going. Death by jab. Am I going to Genesis? Probably not.
Leo needed that. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, he needed that one.
Look at these dudes mixing each other. This is fundies. Oh, never mind.
I'll find it. Tweek, doing a good job kind of staying alive, being very evasive with these upbeats, mixing up the angle over time. It don't matter though. Down smash.
Good tech in. Still, most likely way to survive.
Shooting him again, another potential back air off the trump. Unfortunately, Tweek gonna get right back on.
He wants the stock so bad. Look at how often he's just guessing right and like aiming perfectly.
Okay, and the up air. Wow, okay. Catching that stock and Leo taking a lead off the pretty decent one too.
Yeah, just like at the beginning. This is the first time we've seen him with a game lead.
He was there for that roll. Holy.
Damage. Arsene now online. It was almost charger.
I feel like when Leo fights Tweek, he just starts like fishing for rolls. Like he plays neutral, like kind of normally, doesn't really do anything too flashy, and then like he just starts trying to read the rolls from Tweek, which is a good idea. I mean, he do be rolling. Scoop from how far, bro?
Trying to but Tweek already on the red. Right,
rising air dodge. What in the world? What in the world is going on? What is going on? He's trying to big brain for what? That should have been a kill, no? Double jump Z drop. After this nair, double drop, double jump Z bear. I'm pretty sure that kills. I don't know. I don't play the character. He might like overshoot the back air. He might go too high. These are like some of the more frustrating sets to play as a top player, because like if you're Leo, the only notes you could really walk away with is just guess better. Like,
Luminosity on Luminosity violence.
You know? It's not like you're doing anything like extremely wrong, or you're making any like crucial mistakes, you know? It's just like, oh, maybe I need to mix up better. It's hard to say. What it's like, what one singular thing needs to change.
Let's go for a double jump, see what MkLeo's options are going to be on top of.
There is no answer. The matchup is unwinnable.
Okay, nice. Let's jump forward there. I'm gonna cast banana peel in the process.
Not up smash, brother. You can't up smack Diddy Kong. He's too small.
Insane. 25 now, we knew. Leo action brand new right now. This game 4.
Dude.
Uh-oh.
The banana peel on top of that. No gunshots for you.
Guns coming out. We got wood to pull it very quickly, but rolling in. There's a banana grab too. Back up the stage presence. What are we gonna be? The stage control is looking in his favor, but Leo trying to turn it around with Arsene fresh as well.
No banana in play. Oh, looking for an air dodge? In these trying times? I can't with this guy.
She explained defensive, right? Just kind of wait for that meter to get burned out.
He's like trying to rush the win right now.
Could potentially happen. Oh, dash attack can open you up. Unfortunately, Arsen's going away.
Yep. See what I'm talking about? This, you hate when that happens. Actually, I probably should have mentioned this earlier. So where Joker players start to kind of mash when they're like Arsene's about to go away, or when their Arsene's about to come up, you should also kind of do it when it's about to go away. Because like this is an awful time to be just stuck in time because you have banana peel falling on top of you. He's grabbing ledge for free now. Arsene versus Diddy Kong. Oh, he was right. He was right. No, dude. Way too late.
He waited for it. He's terrified. But the forward at Tweek. Staying alive, Leo.
He hit that same banana peel forward air earlier in the set.
He waited for it.
Let me see. Throws him off.
He's terrified.
Still has his double jump, by the way. Oh, no. He uses it right there. And just lazy recovers. I heard this set was brutal. It was alright. I think it was a good set to watch. I don't know. It's impressive. I think it's very hard to play Snake at this level. And he had to play like 3 Nesses. Maybe 4. Ness versus Snake is horde. I also think that this matchup is pretty difficult too for Snake as well. People definitely don't talk about it enough. People probably just assume Snake wins because people don't know anything about Snake, really. That's tough. He got the tech up.
Cover the bar recovery. It came back with the active down air. That was so beautiful.
But I don't know what the actual like matchup ratio for this matchup is specifically. That was unfortunate to get juggled by grenades there. I think Snake loses. I hate playing this matchup as Snake personally. Cloud's advantage state is just too strong, and he's got so many good buttons on shield for a character that loves shielding. Unless you are a parry master and you can hit every parry and never mess up, maybe you stand like a good chance. Maybe it's a winning matchup if that's the case, but it's very hard. Your shield gets eaten up very quickly. It is no longer the safe place you're used to it being, and then Snake's already questionably good or bad disadvantage, gets exposed by Cloud super easily. Big disjoints. You don't really have to worry too much about hitting grenade unless you space like a toddler. And Cloud's got one of the most preposterous up airs in the game, and you're a character that likes to recover high a lot, so that's a match made in hell. Yeah. Boosh.
Yeah. It's like a different equation.
I'm happy Spargo is still going to lock in after being #1. I thought he'd stop trying. I don't know why you think he would stop trying. It's a well-known fact. It's very hard to get ranked #1. It's even harder to keep it. So if you can keep it for another season, that's the true like Hall of Famer status. I mean, he's already Hall of Fame. Let's be real, but like, you know, that'd be impressive. Spargo is so good. He makes it look so easy. I think most characters are capable of doing a lot of this stuff versus Snake, that they just don't know how. I think a lot of people suck versus Snake. I don't know if you guys remember the early days of me watching Hurt or Apollo Kage. I'm just like, what are people doing? They're not throwing grenades back. They're not like throwing projectiles. They're like not grabbing him at all. No one's getting out there to edge guard him.
Good parries here. Hurt really shutting down the damage and getting some of his own. Starting to get into danger zone right now for Spargo.
And he knows it too, withdrawing a little bit. Okay, let's see. Is he gonna try and push?
His air dodge is super predictable. He just doesn't care about the C4 at all. He's just jumping right around it.
On display why he should get the recognition and the respect.
You see, because Spargo has shown that he's willing to throw back grenades. It's so bad. It's like such an awful up air to get hit by. He has to cook most of them now, or let them sit on the ground.
Hurt did start to bring it back in their last set, and game 3. See if that continues here. Whoa, okay.
Boosh, boosh.
Hurt trying to get some grenade combos of his own started. crazy because usually when Hurt's playing, we're talking about his grenade combo and his arrow, but damn, Spargo.
Not the double up smash.
But the Spargo show all day.
Bro's getting swingy with it. I think Hurt just needs to play like a little bit slower and be more ready for stuff like that when he just starts actually spamming.
Off that platform.
I also think Hurt's kind of suffering from a little bit of a analysis paralysis, where he's trying to be ready for every single potential option that Spargo can do. You just don't win like that. You just can't be ready for all of it.
It's a lot of patience. I mean, Spargo knows I'm fully in the driver's seat. No need to rush.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Dude. Dude.
No need to rush.
Look at this.
Oh my god.
It's so good. There's so much wrong with what's going on here, but like also kind of lit. So he grabs the ledge. Spargo has to deal with up smash. Kurt starts holding jab because it beats jump get up, or like drop back, try to do an aerial depending on how sloppy Spargo does it. But he just stalls with the side B1, avoids everything, right? He could side B again here, right, and potentially knock Hurt off the ledge. He could just re-grab the ledge here with up B. He could up B high and try to hit him on the way down. Just like again to like another chance to hit him. And Hurt's trying to like parry an aggressive option at all, and Spargo just like skips ledge. He's just like, oh, actually no more hitboxes.
No need to.
Here, blade beam actually not even the limit one. Trying to find the last.
He wants out.
Hurt, holding his shield. Jab jabs. Good confirm. Into the grenade too. He actually held out for that to explode.
Dang. Just pixels away from dying to that down air. Singular frames. No, he hits himself with a grenade.
History has not been written just yet. Hurt still with something to say about this.
It's crazy.
Ooh, he was ready for the roll.
Fights these situations, man.
A generational win or a generational fumble is on the line right now. Has who takes it?
See what happens.
It's gonna be.
And he was ready for that neutral get up. And well timed. There you go. Grand finals.
That's right.
He's the GOAT.
What a
That's why he's the GOAT.
hit himself.
The GOAT.
Two